Hi there, so in this video what I want to talk about is 5 important things in a relationship. So this is only according to me and this isn't like factual because every relationship is different, and the key thing is that you need to decide for yourself what you feel is important within your relationship and whether you are going to be flexible and say, okay, this is important to me but it's not a deal breaker, or whether you're just going to say, whatever relationship I'm in, this is what's important, these are the most important things, and therefore this is what I need. So for me, the first one is mutual respect. If you're in a relationship with someone where the respect isn't between you, and mutual respect will mean anything from how that person speaks to you, how that person treats you, how you function as a couple, you will know that, because if someone is disrespectful to you, then to me, they're indicating and they're saying in their actions what they feel about you. You know, respect is something which, whether it's in your intimate relationships or it's in your personal relationships, that as a person you should demand anyway. So if someone is disrespectful to you, personally, I think it's important in a relationship that there is respect both ways. The second thing is that there is genuine and sincere love. So if you notice that I didn't just use the word love, because we use the word love a lot. Sometimes we'll just say, I love this person, I love this bag, I love this dress, I love this TV show. It's bandied around, and sometimes people will say I love you as well, and it's not really heartfelt and it's not genuine. So for me, what's important is a genuine love and a deep, sincere love. And the only way that I'm going to know that is not through words. You can tell me that you love me, but I think you have to show me that you love me, and that's where respect comes into it. If you're saying I love you, but then you're every minute swearing at me, being disrespectful, insulting me, being abusive, physically or emotionally, then you don't love me. So you can't just then paper over what you've done with words. The actions have to match. The third thing is sexual chemistry and sexual compatibility. Some people might say that's not important. I can teach this person this, or sex isn't important, or I just think it's not even sex, meaning that you have to vibe together when you're intimate. For me, sexual chemistry means I look at that person and think, you know, my heart goes, you know, or there's an attraction. If it's just there's no feeling, or it's just like a friendship thing, for me, the relationship will get to a certain level, but it won't progress to a different level. Sexual compatibility and sexual chemistry is only, I'm just talking to me, is it just means that there's just something else there. It's a different vibe between you. I dated someone once and it felt like electricity between us, you know, and that was even, we didn't even kiss. He just had to be in the room, and I just felt this connection. I felt that with other people, but not as much as with this particular person. It was just electric. The chemistry was so strong between us, and that is just like a nice feeling. And it is important. I'm not saying it's a deal breaker or it's the most important thing, but it's important. The fourth thing is commitment to the relationship. Now, this one is a deal breaker in a way. And what I mean when I say commitment is the person won't do anything intentionally to hurt you or to hurt the relationship. So if someone is committed to you and they're committed to the relationship, then they might hurt you unintentionally. So maybe they do something like they forget to, I don't know, take your clothes to the dry cleaners, or they accidentally smash your favourite vase. Now, that's going to hurt you, but that's not intentional, and also that's not, you know, a deal breaker. However, if someone goes out there and cheats on you, and they can do it secretly, or they feel they can get away with it, or they feel that they are doing it because their urge takes them and they just feel like, you know, this person is there. To me, that is intentional, because it's the fact that you know that there's a possibility of that damaging the relationship. You know there's a possibility of that hurting the person. Now, you wouldn't even go there at all. It wouldn't be a possibility if you were committed, because once, I've never cheated, so I'll just say this. I've been dating since the age of 17. I've never, ever cheated in my life. And the reason I haven't cheated There's been opportunities where I could have. I've been in long distance relationships where I've had a partner from London. I've dated someone when I went to university in Bradford. He lived in Birmingham. There is no way in the world that if I cheated under them circumstances, my partner would have found out. They wouldn't, because it's long distance. The reason I don't cheat is because I don't see the necessity of it. If I don't want to be with someone, then I'll go and be with the person that I'm thinking of cheating with. If I'm not happy with something in the relationship, then I'll communicate that to the person. I'm not happy with this. I won't say I'm going to go and cheat with someone else because I'm not getting affection from my man. If I'm not getting affection from my man, I'll tell him. And then if he still doesn't give me affection, then I'll leave the relationship. There's no like rhyme or reason. If you're committed, you're committed. So it's not just about cheating. It's about anything you do, you're putting your partner first. And so commitment to me means that I'm all in. I'm all in with you. I'm not going to talk badly about you to my friends. I'm not going to allow other people to be disrespectful to you. I'm not going to do anything to embarrass you in front of other people. I'm not going to cheat on you. I'm not going to hurt you. That is my commitment that I'm showing. And the final thing is acceptance. You can be yourself. You can be yourself when you're wearing makeup. You can be yourself when you're just going to bed with no makeup on. You can be yourself when you're having a bad day. You can show all sides of who you are and your partner is still going to be there. You want someone that's not superficial, that says, I want you as my partner, but you have to dress in this way. You have to talk this way. Right, I just need to give you a pep talk. When you're meeting my mum, you need to do this. When you're meeting my boss, you need to act this way. When we're going to this club, I want you to be like this. Oh, make sure you don't drink tonight, or make sure you do this, or, you know, that's not the person you want to be with. If the person in your life doesn't accept you for who you are, then they don't need to date you. They've got a choice. It's like some of these people that will date someone who's very sexy, so a woman who, you know, dresses provocatively. They will date them, and then they'll say, oh, don't want you dressing like that anymore now that you're with me. Well, why are you dating them then? Because you had a choice when you saw them and they were provocative, dressed like that. You could have said, that's not my type of woman, so I'm not going to date her. But you can't date someone and then try to change them. It's not how it works. You can just walk away and say, that's not the person for me. So I'm not going to be with someone who dates me and then tries to change me into someone else or doesn't accept who I am. So what are your 5 most important things in a relationship? Are there anything on the list that I've mentioned that you disagree with? Is there anything you feel is a deal breaker? Please feel free to leave your comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Have a great day. Bye.